Hello guys, this is Misjudgment. I just wanted to give you a few tips and a basic idea of PallyPower, just because I know that starting to use PallyPower can be horrible. Now, when we first download PallyPower, we will have no blessings, no auras, no judgments assigned. So what we will do is we will right click on the circle here and we'll open up the blessing assignment tab. We can see Judgnaut and Misjudgment. This row will assign blessings that Judgnaut will give, and this row will assign blessings Misjudgment will give. This column is for auras, and this gives more details about the blessings the paladin can give. So, to set blessings, we can use our scroll button on our mouse, and we can scroll through the blessings. And we can give different blessings out. And we can go to Misjudgment, and she can get her blessings. Or we can press Shift, Scroll to assign blessings, the same blessing to every class. Now, this column is not always the most useful and only really useful in parties, because it will show which aura the paladin will use, or PallyPower has assigned to them, to use. In my time raiding, we didn't really use it. This column is for showing the different blessings. Here we can see Judgnaut can do Kings and Sanctuary, and here we can see Misjudgment cannot. Misjudgment is a holy paladin who has taken improved wisdom and improved might. So, Misjudgment should be assigned the wisdom and might blessings because her might and wisdom are better than Judgnaut's. We can also see the rank, so she's using rank 6 of wisdom and rank 7. We can also see she has improved devotion aura here. PallyPower also shows whose cooldowns are ready to use. So Lay on Hands, again, Judgnaut can use his Lay on Hands and he can use his Divine Intervention. So can Misjudgment. And if I use my Lay on Hands, it shows the cooldown here that she now has a 50-minute cooldown. Now, when we first download PallyPower, it automatically does not tick free assign. We want to tick free assignment so that anyone with PallyPower can change blessings. Otherwise, only the party leader or raid assist can change your blessings. This is important to remember because when we are in pugs, or if we are in casual, the easier raids, blessings are done on an informal basis on which any paladin or one or two might just scroll through the blessings and quickly assign them. In more progression raids, typically there can be an assigned paladin, so one paladin who has been given assist can change the blessings. However, it just depends on the roster. So if we close that, we can see here now that Misjudgment has been set to give blessings of salvation to the paladins. So it is a right click for the lesser blessings and a left click for the greater blessings. However, we have a tank, as one of the paladins is a tank. And tanks do not like salvation. So what we can do is we can hover the mouse over Juggernaut and we can scroll through to assign a different blessing. So we can give Juggernaut light, or we can give him might, and we right click to give a little blessing to Juggernaut, our tank. If we wanted to change all of the Paladin's blessings, we can also scroll here, and that would change every Paladin's blessing, except Juggernaut because he's been assigned a little blessing. Again, there. Another way to change little blessings is we can select Juggernaut. We can say Misjudgment can give him light instead. And that is how to do little and greater blessings. And we always do the greater blessing first and then the little blessing, because greater blessings always override little blessings. Now, this is more for pre-patch only, but salvation can get complicated when there are 4 or more paladins. Because what will happen is when there are more than 3 paladins is we use greater blessings and we don't really use the small blessings. So one paladin will do kings, another will do salvation, another paladin might do light or sanctuary, and another paladin will do might and wisdom. What happens then is that there won't be a little blessing potentially to allocate to the tanks, and so you will bless a greater salvation onto the tanks. The tanks will then remove salvation, and I know PallyPower is looking at you and telling you you need to bless, but do not click up here on the right or here, because it will give the tank a small blessing. If you right click there, then you will just keep removing it, so don't do that. No right clicking here. We just click individually if we want to. If a DPS has died, if Misjudgment has died and she needs salvation because she's a ret, we can right click. Or if we are refreshing blessings as a whole, we can do once every 10 minutes or before every boss, we can do greater blessings, and then the tank will remove the blessing. So we just do not resalve the tanks, please. So no clicking here or here. Well, I hope that helps. That is just a very basic understanding of PallyPower.